Donkey Kong 64. Well, what should I say about this game? Well, I like it. I like it a lot. It takes a lot of interesting things that you may remember from Banjo-Kazooie. Well, it was created by the same people that brought us Banjo-Kazooie, though there are a lot more things to collect in this game, so pretty much everything that you saw from Banjo-Kazooie is made twice the size in this game. Okay, so what is the story? King K. Rool, Donkey Kong's arch enemy, has come to DK Isles, and he has imprisoned Donkey Kong's 4 buddies all across the game, I suppose. And he has also hidden Donkey Kong's golden bananas in certain places, which are collectibles in the game, quite like the Jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie. Donkey Kong's goal is to find these golden bananas, as well as to free his buddies, and once they are freed, you can play as them individually. The 5 Kongs in this game would include Donkey Kong, which you start off at the beginning of the game, Diddy Kong, which you save in the first level, Tiny Kong and Lanky Kong, which are both saved in the second level, and Chunky Kong, which is found in the third level. Each Kong collects a certain color of bananas. You need to collect these bananas for Trophenskopf in order to enter the boss of each level. Now each Kong will collect items depending on its color. Donkey Kong will collect yellow items, Diddy Kong red items, Lanky Kong blue items, Tiny Kong purple items, and Chunky Kong green items. You will also get assistance from Cranky Kong, who will give the Kongs potions that allow them to do things that they couldn't before, Candy Kong, who gives them instruments that, when they play them, a lot of interesting things happen. Funky Kong, who gives the Kongs some ammo, as well as, I suppose, guns that shoot out fruits, I suppose, except for Tiny Kong, who shoots out feather arrows. And also Snide. Snide is a weasel who was in charge of building K. Rool's blast machine, Whatsis, but he was kicked off because K. Rool didn't trust him. Snide's role in the game is very helpful to the Kongs. There are a total of 40 blueprints hidden throughout the game. There are 5 to be found in each level, including the hub world. Each Kong must collect 1 of these blueprints in each of the levels and return them to Snide. When they do, they get a golden banana. And these blueprints, the more you collect them, will give you more time later to try to stop the Blast-O-Matic. There are certainly a lot of interesting levels in this game, which certainly remind me a lot about Banjo-Kazooie. First is Jungle Japes, which is a jungle-themed level. Angry Aztec, which is a desert level. Frantic Factory, which is, well, isn't obvious, a factory level. Gloomy Galleons, which is kind of water-themed. Fungi Forest, a forest level, originally called Fungus Forest, and was going to be put into Banjo-Kazooie, which I would have to say is my favorite level of the game. Crystal Caverns, a cave level full of crystals, as its name implies. And Creepy Castle, a creepy castle-themed level. Now what is quite interesting is that there are these floating tag barrels with the Kongs' faces on them. When you jump inside of one, you can select one of the 5 Kongs to play as. Now each Kong has a different ability. They can do all sorts of different things that the other Kongs can't, and they can also go places that the other Kongs can't go as well. There are also these interesting barrels that have each Kong's face on them, which are to be used after Cranky Kong gives you a potion. And there are also these pads which have the Kong's faces on them, and they each do something different depending on the Kong. What are they? Well, you're gonna have to play the game to find out, because I'm not gonna give too much detail about this game. So anyway, if you like Banjo-Kazooie, you will surely like Donkey Kong 64.